Everybody keep your voice up. Matter of fact, hey bro, move up a little bit. That way you can go. Y'all ready? Make sure we go. All right, we out here again another week to bring out the truth of the Holy Bible. We are the Hebrew Israelite, not the black Hebrew Israelite, but the Hebrew Israelite, okay? So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you are the tribes of Israel. So we want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honor to our elders, our apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Enough respect to all the brothers teaching the truth all over the earth. Here again another week to bring out the truth. So we just gonna start right here in Ezekiel. Go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel 3, and verse 1. Ezekiel 3 and 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest.
Right.
Eat this roll and go. Speak unto the house of Israel.
So this is a commandment to the Most High, from the Most High to Ezekiel. He said, eat this roll. And this roll is the Holy Bible. Okay? We're talking about the book, the Holy Bible. So we're supposed to eat this. How do you eat the roll? You read it, you study it, you digest it into your subconscious and into your soul. Right? Give me real, I got Joshua. Joshua 1:8. Read it again, bro. While I do this.
Ezekiel 3 and 1.
Yep.
Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll and go. Speak unto the house of Israel.
Right. Speak unto the house of Israel. The Lord didn't send the holy prophets to everybody on the planet. He didn't send the ancient prophets to every nation. He didn't send them to the Edomites. He sent them to the children of Israel. A couple of scriptures going through my head. Can you look up Joshua 1:8 real quick? Jeremiah 25. This is Jeremiah 25 verse 4. And the Lord hath sent unto you all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, but ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear. See, so this is the book of Jeremiah. The Most High sent unto the Israelites the holy prophet. Okay? Okay, read that, Joshua.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
Right.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Right. Thou shalt meditate therein day and night. This is how you eat the roll. You meditate on the Most High's word. You read it, you meditate on it, you study it, you write notes, you go back, you compare, you do research, right? You eating that roll. Go ahead, start over reading again.
Joshua 1 and verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Right.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
Right, you being careful, you know. You meditate to do all that is written therein. As another scripture says, this is the whole duty of man. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Go back there. So we showing you how you eat the roll, okay? Go ahead, brother.
Ezekiel 3 verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest.
Right.
Eat this roll and go. Speak unto the house of Israel.
Eat this roll, digest it, and you go out the street and teach the word. Go ahead.
So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll.
Yep.
And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee.
Now when you go back, it says, I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat. The Most High is the one that's going to give you this understanding. If you, without the Most High, you can't understand the Bible. You can't just pick it up and read it and then think you know what it's talking about. Because the scriptures are written in dark sayings, parables, right, allegories. You can't just pick it up. That's why many people believe when you read John 3:16, you taking it at face value. You don't understand what it's saying. You read Revelation, you think it's going to be men coming back on horses with these locusts, with you know, doing all this stuff. No, you got to know how to break the scriptures down. But the Lord got to give you that understanding. And furthermore, they
expound on that John 3:16, hey, that's a huge stumbling block to our people.
Yep.
You know, because that gives our people basically, in their mind, it gives them the license and liberty to be wicked. Because they automatically think, oh, well, he already done his son for us to be saved, so I get to do what the hell I want.
Right.
You know, that's what got negative pushes. Because y'all don't have to understand. I got to preach something. Romans 10 verse 14 says, how then shall they call on him whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? See? So how you going to hear this word without someone speaking it to you that the Heavenly Father set up? That's how you going to hear this word first from, that's how you going to hear this word from the preacher speaking it to you, you know? You know, preaching the word. Man, but that's, you know, that's Edom, man.
We'll find out when God destroys you.
We know how Edom works, you know?
You devil. You're a devil.
You know, but how you going to hear without a preacher? Stop, okay? That you got to get preacher's word. Like, take notes, digest the word.
And this how you know it's the truth, because we ain't bothering nobody. We right here teaching the word. Why would you walk by and scoff at us in a Bible-believing country and we reading out of the Bible? Because you people are devils.
But the fool says in their heart that there is no God.
That what he said?
They are fools.
Yeah, he said there's no God, there's no evidence.
They're fools.
They ain't Jake.
Yeah, they ain't here. We know they scared. Hey, but guess what? That's what these so-called white people believe, because they got it in their mind from the elite setting up different things, technology and all these different things, which they stole from our people, right? That they did all this on their own.
Yep.
And you ain't doing this on your own. That shit, they get in there.
Just Jake, just being damn nigga. A nigga was a creation of the elite, man. Okay? You would never consider niggas in the Holy Land, man. Well, what you smirking about? What you smirking about, Carrot Top? Alright.
Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak my words unto them.
Yeah, people, my words unto them. Hey, because we coming with the words of Yahweh Shalom. Nah, this ain't of ourselves.
Right.
You know, when people ask, well, what do you believe? We believe in the Bible. Well, what do you think? Well, we telling you what the scripture says.
Right.
So what's your opinion? Our opinion with the scripture. We're talking about the scriptures. They ain't about what we believe. We're talking with the words of the Heavenly Father says.
So Ezekiel 13, verse 2, or verse 13, start at 1. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say unto them that prophesy out of their own heart, hear you the Lord, the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord God, woe to the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing.
Yeah, right. And speak on that. Who is that? You got Jake from the IUIC telling his people not about the tip, which is the mark of the beast, telling his people not to prophesy against Edom. You got ICR, Nazariah, the lineup king, talking about they don't know who the tribes are. You know, America ain't Babylon the Great. And they prophesying of their own heart, man. Okay? That's what they doing, and they gonna have to pay for that.
Right.
You know, oh yeah, also ISUPK, the mark of the beast ain't shit.
And the main people, Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes,
right.
the Baptist Church, all these different pastors that are not Israelites teaching the real truth is talking about you. Okay?
O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. You have not gone up into the gap, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel.
And out here on the street, this is the gap, out here on the highway. Like the Lord said in Matthew 22, I forget where it said, 9, is it verse 9? Going to the highways and men to find this and marriage.
Hey, but when they're talking about hedge, it's speaking of what protection, man. Because you ain't giving our people no protection. No shield, no armor, which is the scripture. Not when you teach a voice for you not. You know, you sending them astray, man. How you supposed to have to see somebody's hedge of protection when you ain't warning them from the mark of the people? Shit.
Matthew 22, verse 9. Then, go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, be it to the marriage. That you have not gone up into the gap. to stand for the day of the house of Israel. Read that again, what you got, bro?
You have not gone up into the gap,
Right.
neither have made up a hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle of the day of the Lord.
Like the brother was going into, you know, because the scripture tell you it's he that's in the secret place of the Most High, that's who's going to be protected and saved. So in order for them to get that, they had to have men come on the highways, tell them about the truth, then they repent, and then the Most High going to put that hedge on, that protection. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying the Lord says, and the Lord has not sent them.
Right. You got that going on in the earth. You know? Different preachers been preaching to these people so long about these false doctrines. They actually believe it. They believe the lies is the truth and the truth is lies. That's what they believe. You know? That's why they walk around saying only God can judge it. Which that ain't even true. Okay, the Bible don't say that. Y'all listen to this nigga Tupac, who the elite set up to make songs like that. To tell you that only the Most High, the only one can judge you. That means I can be wicked if I want to be. You can't say nothing about it. That ain't true. The Lord said, go out there and tell the Israelites about the sins they did. Isaiah 58 and verse 1. You know?
30 years old, second, down, answers.
Another aspect of that, regular precept of Revelation, that's what we started at. This again, and I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. What I was going to say was, part of that not going up into the gaps as well is all these false doctrines. Where's the bitter? Where's that hate? You're going to have to go through something, and hate, tribulation is coming in order for you to be saved. There's another aspect that's not being shared with our people. We're not preparing them for that doctrine.
But they in the false balance. You know, they're not saying good with the bad.
Now
They're making it sure. Yeah, they're making it seem to our people like everything's gonna be all good. Just for instance, the day of the Lord. People think the day of the Lord is gonna be all kisses and hugs. Sweet Jesus is gonna come back. You know, oh, you're welcome, come. No, man. It tells you about the day of the Lord is gonna be darkness, gloominess, a day of wrath. Zephaniah 1 verse 15. Oh, him, that too. Amos 5 and 18.
I got Amos.
These people that desire the day of the Lord, they don't even know what the day of the Lord is going to be like. Y'all up in church every Sunday talking about you desire the day of the Lord.
This is Amos 5 verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Right, destruction is for you to desire the day of the Lord. Why?
To what end is it for you?
Because you don't know what end it's going to be for you. You don't know how you might get caught up in the destruction, concentration camp, die of famine, starvation, nuclear missiles, grace.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
Right, so every direction you might turn to, there might be a judgment or
a calamity, a
tribulation. A calamity, right.
Right. Something to judge, something to As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
Right, so you're getting away with all these different things. You might see a bear in the woods, you run, you might get away from it. Or a lion, you might get away, anything. Any different beast, wild beast. Or you might be running from a military soldier, you run into the woods, get away from him from the city. Then you run in the woods, you see a bear, oh, you get away from him. So you think you're good, you run into a house, you lean your hand upon the wall, you go, oh, I'm in a good case. Then the serpent bites you.
Or to make it even just like that, Whatever tribulation you come across in the world, you get away from it all, right? Narrowly miss getting shot by a bullet. It might graze you on the elbow or graze you on the shoulder, right? A car might try to hit you, you jump out of the way. You go in the house, you laying in the bed at night sleeping, it's all good now. Then you get bit by a spider in the middle of the night and then die. It could be something small to take you out, man. You just never know. The day of the Lord is going to be like that. Pharaohs at every turn.
Yeah, the day of the Lord is going to be darkness. So what's all these pictures in these churches and all these movies and TV shows that they say what the day of the Lord is going to be like?
Right.
You people actually think in your brain that the day of the Lord is going to be a beautiful day. When a lot of you going to get put to death. A lot of you going to receive judgment on the day of the Lord because you're wicked. And it's funny, man. You got the Mormons down the street. They seen us. then they put their backs against the wall because they know we got the truth.
Yep.
They know they're putting out that false doctrine too. Hey, like the brother made a beautiful lesson. Hey, we don't need no other scripture. Book of Mormon is full of it. Oh, go ahead, brother.
Zephaniah.
Yeah.
All right, this is Zephaniah 1, verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near.
Right, the great day of the Lord. Because this is the day of the Lord that the scriptures speak of. Not what Edom is telling you.
It is near and hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day